It is February 9th, 2022, and as expected, today is the first of probably a few Samsung Galaxy Unpacked events. Virtual, I know. I cannot wait for us to get back into in-person events, but the company was nice enough to give us an early preview of everything that we got announced today, and let me just say it's kind of a lot. I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow, and let's just dive in. So unless there is one more thing announced that we did not get briefed on, we got a total of 6 new products. Yeah, 6. 3 new phones and 3 new tablets. Some of these were pretty heavily rumored, but not all of these were right, so let's just try to condense this as much as possible. I think the tablets are a very interesting update because they usually never launch with the best hardware. Ever notice how, at least in the Android world, these always have like chips from last year or stuff like that? Not today. Samsung claims tablet demands have grown, and usage now exceeds your typical content consumption, so they've built products around that. Meet the new Galaxy Tab S8 series, which includes the Tab S8, the Tab S8 Plus, and the first Tab S8 Ultra. We're talking armor aluminum backs, the beloved S Pen back attachment, a more powerful set of cameras, and thinner designs. To tell them apart, the Tab S8 is the smallest with an 11-inch LCD screen, with the Tab S8 Plus bringing a larger 12.4-inch Super AMOLED, and then the Tab S8 Ultra goes all the way to 14.6 inches in footprint, though I wouldn't call it massive thanks to its thinner bezels, which include a notch that houses dual 12-megapixel front cameras, place where they should be since video conferencing has become important. All include 120Hz refresh rate on the displays, all include S Pens in the box, and then essentials like quick share with Galaxy phones, along with Microsoft 365 integration, DeX, and the new multi-active window approach that goes beyond what traditional tablets can do, and you can even use them as an external display to your Windows computer. These are 2022 processors depending on your region, with the RAM and storage options dependent on the model you pick, expandable storage and the latest Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, fast charging, 4 speakers tuned by AKG, the latest Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, optional 5G in some models, and One UI 4.1 on top of Android 12 out of the box. Prices start at $699 for the Tab S8, $899 for the Tab S8 Plus, and $1099 for the Tab S8 Ultra, with a few perks if you pre-order. Now, as for the phones, I think this is Samsung's most interesting move yet. We've never really seen the company iterate on any design in the past, but if we're honest, the S21s from last year were pretty good looking, and the Galaxy Note 10 Plus design from 2 years ago is still my personal favorite. So just think of the new Galaxy S22 series as the perfect homage, with the S22, S22 Plus, and S22 Ultra. So, armor aluminum frames, the first phones with Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, a frosted back finish across the board, and probably my favorite color options yet, whether it's Phantom Black, Phantom White, green, or the burgundy exclusive for the S22 Ultra, and the pink gold on the S22 and S22 Plus. Now, to debunk the first wrong rumor, no, they're actually not getting more expensive. Pretty much the same prices as last year, with the S22 starting at $799, the S22 Plus at $999, and then the S22 Ultra at $1199. And there's even a free memory upgrade deal if you pre-order. To tell the S22 and S22 Plus apart from their predecessors, it's all about this being a single-tone approach versus dual, and as for the S21 FE, that one is not as shiny at all versus the glare on these models. Also, no more glass stick on the base model, which is a pleasant surprise. Most of the improvements are in the spec department, really, now with variable refresh rate on both of these dynamic AMOLED 2X panels from 10 to 120 Hz, plus a vision booster for extreme scenarios, both flat and including an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner under the display. They both run on the same 2022 processors, which will vary from either the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 in certain regions or the Exynos 2200 in others. RAM is standard at 8 gigs on all models, with options for 128 or 256 gigs of storage, the latest Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and all flavors of 5G. We then have an IP68 rating, and even if they bring the same fast and reverse wireless charging, wired charging is faster on the Plus model, and only that one from the regulars includes ultra-wideband, aside from the obvious battery differences, though these are much larger than they were in the past. Also, the cameras are now different. Now, the primary is a 50 megapixel that bins, a 10 megapixel telephoto that now doesn't bin at 3x optical, and the much brighter ultra-wide in addition to a 10 megapixel selfie shooter. Obviously, the cream of the crop is the Ultra, and off the bat, I'll just say that this is probably the best execution of a large smartphone that I have seen to date. Assume that you're seeing a Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which means the gorgeous squared body we loved, with the most minimalistic camera hump ever, even if this time these are Ultra cameras. Like last year, we are talking about the 108 megapixel primary that bins, a brighter ultra-wide, and then 2 telephotos that range from 3x optical to 10x or 100x digital. There's also an adaptive pixel technology that lets you get full 108 megapixel shots by merging the detail that the binning process allows. This plus 23% larger pixels in the sensor allow for better low-light photos. Samsung then included a new AI stereo depth map for subjects and even supports 16-bit RAW photography. The company also made a big deal about how much video has grown in popularity as a trend, particularly on social media, which Android phones have never been great at. Still, video support remains at 8K, which we're hoping is a better implementation. AI can now detect up to 10 subjects, and I'll also get back to you to see if the Super Steady video actually supports more resolution. Probably what's most important about this Ultra is that this is the new Galaxy Note, meaning there is an S Pen silo in the body with all the typical functionality we've come to love. This new dynamic AMOLED 2X at 6.8 inches diagonal is also variable, going from 1 to 120 Hz, which reduces latency almost entirely for the S Pen. In the process, somehow essentials like the battery got larger, 45-watt charging makes a return, reverse wireless charging is here, ultra wideband, all flavors of 5G, the latest Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and with RAM ranging from 8 to 12, and storage from 128 gigs all the way up to 1 terabyte. Also, One UI 4.1 on top of Android 12 across the board out of the box. We do hear new S Pen experiences included, but these will have to wait until our review units arrive in the studio. So yes, this was a very packed Galaxy Unpacked, and I think this is also my favorite launch from Samsung, a set of tablets that don't slouch in specifications and bring more productive capabilities, a set of phones that focused more on improving experiences, and a throwback to one of the best Galaxy Note designs ever, and somehow fitting those cameras in there. Pre-orders begin today with availability on February 25th, and don't forget about the perks you get if you do, so I'll be sure to link to all of these in the description. Let us know what you think about these new tablets and the new smartphones in the comments down below, and listen, while you're at it, follow us on social media and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow me on my personal handles to see me play with toys early that I really like. And I like these a lot, even if it's, again, really cold right now. That was a crazy event to go to. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.